Hello, welcome back to Vishahatalada channel. Today's topic is about the interface versus abstract class. Okay, in this topic we are first of all going to discuss about the interface. We will revise the topics about the interface. After that, we are going to revise the topic about the abstract class. I have already created the two video for the interface and the abstract class. I will keep this link in below the description. Okay. Uh, After that, we are going to discuss about the difference between the interface and the abstract class. Then we will see the similarity of the interface and the abstract class. Now we will first see the revision of the interface. Okay, for that we have to open the Visual Studio here. Okay, uh, .NET we cannot do the multiple inheritance. So if we try to do the multiple inheritance, then we will face the diamond problem. So what is the diamond problem? Uh, Here, for example, there is a class B and class C. Both class B and class C inherit from the class A. See, and this both class will override the print method. See, there is a print method which is override with different messages. And for example, class D does the multiple inheritance, class B and class C, then it doesn't allow. It means that .NET doesn't allow the multiple inheritance. Okay. And if we try to create the class D instance and try to call the print method, then we will get the error because there is a confusion whether to print via class B or class C. In order to solve this problem, this .NET came for the interface. By using the explicit interface, we can solve this diamond problem. Okay. For explicit interface, we have created the interface of I class A, I class B, I class C. Okay. Here, now we will discuss about the difference between the interface and the abstract class. The first difference about the interface and the abstract class is about the inheritance. In interface, we can inherit the multiple interface and we cannot inherit a class, whereas in abstract class, we can inherit the multiple interfaces. The abstract class can inherit a class. A class means we can inherit only one class, cannot do the multiple inheritance of the class. Okay, first in order to see the example, we have to open the Visual Studio. Okay, here in this inherit the multiple interface. Okay, see here we can just have the multiple inheritance interface. It means that the I class B, for example, it does the multiple inherit interface. See, can do. There is no error. Another is we cannot inherit a class. It means that we cannot inherit the class. For example, we have the class called class E. Okay, we have class E. We cannot inherit the class in the interface. See, we will face the error. Type class E in interface list, not interface. Okay. You can see that we cannot inherit the class in the interface. Okay. Okay. In abstract class, we can inherit the multiple interface. Let us open the abstract class example. Okay. For example, there is the interface I class E. Okay. And there is another interface called public interface I class F. Okay. See, if this is the abstract class, then we can do the multiple interface. See, I class E I class F. See, we can do multiple interface. Okay. Now, can inherit a class. It means that we can only inherit one class only. Okay. For example, we have class E and another class F. Then see, we can inherit only one class. If we try to do multiple uh, inheritance of the class, then there is an error. Our next difference is the declaration and definition. In interface, it contains only declaration of the method. The declaration mostly from C# 8.0 definition is also possible. In abstract class contain both declaration and definition of the method. It means that in interface you can see, okay, in interface you can see in this example, sorry, this is the abstract class. Okay, in abstract class it contains both declaration. See, there is a paid declaration and the definition. See, the main code difference about the interface and abstract class is the declaration and definition. In the case of interface, we only do the declaration. See, we cannot do the definition. But in C# 8.0, we can also do the definition, but mostly we use the declaration only in the interface. When to use? It is same as the above example. When you know a method has been there, but it can be implemented differently by independent derived class. It means that if we only want to use the declaration, then we use the interface. But in case of the abstract class, if we know something concrete definition, then we will use the abstract class. Okay. Our next example difference is about the constructor and destructor. We cannot declare the constructor or destructor in the interface, whereas in abstract class we can both declare the constructor and destructor. In this example, for example, we have the constructor C public I class A. See, we cannot create the constructor. See, interface cannot be contain instance constructor. Whereas if there is no constructor, then we also cannot create the destructor also. See, all class A. We cannot create the destructor. Okay. I think you have pretty clear about this. Okay. Now, in abstract class, we can create both constructor and destructor. Okay, public base procedure like this. This is constructor. If you want to create this structure also you can create. See, there is no error. I think we are pretty much clear about this. Let us see the another override. It means that in interface we don't need to use the override keyword. See, in abstract class, if we want to use the abstract method, then we need to use the override keyword, right? But in case of the interface, we don't need the override keyword. See, if we want to use this print method, then we don't need the override keyword. I think this is also the most clear. Abstract keyword. If you want to declare abstract member, then okay, it means that in the interface we don't use the abstract keyword. See, there is no abstract keyword, but whereas in abstract class we need to declare that this is the abstract method, because in abstract method we can use both the non-abstract method and abstract method, and we have to say that this is the abstract method. But in case of interface, all the method are abstract method in default. The keyword is the interface and the abstract. It means that in interface we will use the interface keyword. See, see, we have used the interface keyword, but in the abstract class we use the abstract keyword. Okay. Our next topic is about the similarities of the interface and the abstract class. Uh, the first is we contain the abstract method. It means that in the abstract class it contains both abstract method and non-abstract method, and in interface all the method are the abstract method. We can implement by inheriting the subclasses. It means that in interface you can see that implemented by inheriting. See, in this we have the method prints, right? And it is implemented by inheriting. See, it is inheriting by the I class D is inherited by I class D, and we have used this method. Similarly, in the abstract class also, you can see that the pay method also used by the subclasses. See, like this. Okay, can inherit the multiple interface. It means that I have already explained in above also. Okay, it cannot be instantiated. Okay, let us create in, for example, if we try to create the instance, then we cannot create the instance. Okay, see, we cannot create the instance. So in abstract class also we cannot create the instance of the abstract class. See, base procedure, base procedure. See, cannot create the instance of the abstract type or interface. Okay. I think we have pretty much clear about the difference between the interface and abstract class. We will see you in my next video. Thank you.